On the Progressive School of Rock stage, I want you to make your way this way so we can all get to know a guy that really knows how to put the power in a motorcycle. Give it up for Bryant Schroeder. How you doing, Bryant?
Good. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. I'm excited because you and I don't know each other.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do this with buddies of mine that I've known for years, and I know too much stuff about them. And I'm like, so then I just want to say, hey, that's bullshit. That's a lie. Don't say that. So you can lie to me, and I'll believe it the first time. So
that's good.
Yeah, that's great. Bryant, I ask everybody. I love to start right here with this question. Obviously, you've got Bryant Performance, Schroeder Performance. You're doing all of this huge, big stuff, and you're a successful businessman, and good looking, and charming, and all that stuff. But you didn't come out of the womb that way because all babies are really ugly and don't ride motorcycles. So I want to know from you, when did you fall in love with motorcycles? What was the first time you remember, I love motorcycles?
Well, back in the middle 70s, I bought an Enduro and started riding. That lasted about 6 months and sold it and got a motocross bike. So I started racing motocross on a CR 125.
All right.
And been riding since.
So in the 70s, so that was when you were like 2.
Yeah,
maybe, pretty early. Yeah. Let's go with that.
Perfect answer.
Let's go with that. Yeah. So well, that's cool. Now, what was the first street bike you had?
It was a Honda. Me and my brother kind of co-owned it and rode, and he actually was killed in a motorcycle accident.
Oh my! Sorry.
And took a few years after that. Then I went out and bought a Harley and started building Harley engines and was really good at it, and here I am today.
There you go. Now
building customs.
There you go. Now, so you kind of grew up doing motocross, as a lot of us do. We either started on mini bikes or dirt bikes, motocross. We're doing all that stuff, and then so you very quickly then transitioned into Harleys then.
Yep.
What was the first Harley you owned?
2000 Fat Boy, and I still have it.
Oh, you still got it?
I still have it.
Man, I'm such a schmuck. I sell everything. Somebody offers me money. Hey, but I'm good at it, though. I'm good at it because I always buy high and sell low. So everybody gets a great deal. For me, I can't figure out how to do it.
I don't know if I'd tell anyone that.
Yeah, well, everybody knows it now. It's just, I'm sure. But now, so you buy this 2000 Harley, and you're building engines. You're getting good at it. Did you go to school for mechanics or what?
No, actually, I self-taught.
Okay.
Came from the two-stroke racing world, building racing engines for motocross bikes and snowmobiles, and then rolled it into Harleys and used a lot of the technology of airspeed and fuel molecules, and it gets technical, but in a two-stroke motor is very, very technical. And I took a lot of that knowledge, rolled it into the Harley. I built really good horsepower, really huge torque numbers on all my engine kits.
Oh, wow.
And rolled it into building customs, and now we're known for high-performance engines and customs from mild to wild.
Oh, that's great. Now, can you identify in that time span when you were learning about two-stroke motor, did you have an apprenticeship of some kind of mentor? Did somebody teach you, or did you just pick it up from a lot of different people?
I had a good sixth sense of it and self-taught. I mean, I really never had anyone say, you know what, you need to do this or build it this way. I figured it out.
You just figured it out. That's great. Now, it's I think sometimes people think, particularly with performance stuff, well, I can't understand that. I don't have the time to go to school to learn all that.
Yes.
You just commit yourself to it. If it's important to you, you can learn it.
Yeah, all the young builders out there and the young guys that want to build your own engines, don't think that you have to go to college for 2 years or 4 years to learn this. You don't. Stay focused, work at it hard. If you work at it hard, you'll get there.
Right. And typically when you're working hard at it, there's other guys like yourself that will notice that and will lend a hand and help out and teach. Because all of us guys that are getting a little long in the tooth, we want to pass stuff down to other folks. I mean, it's not about always making money. It's about, supporting the motorcycle culture and lifestyle. So when did you open your shop?
I've had a shop for a long time. I actually expanded 3.5 years ago to like a 2,400 square foot shop. We have our own Superflow dyno, our own flow bench. We literally do everything in-house except for our valve job. I've got a close friend of mine that owns a race car shop that builds race car engines, and he does the valve jobs for us.
Might as well let him. Might as well. Can't do everything all the time.
Well, you can't do it all, and he does a perfect job.
Yeah, why try to beat that, right?
Yep.
Now, how many employees do you have at the shop?
I have 3 part-time employees.
Okay, very cool. And where is it located? Where's your shop?
Grays Lake, Illinois, which is about a half an hour north of here.
Okay, real good. What's your website for your shop?
SchroederPerformance@gmail.com is my email address. If you're having problems with your bike, no one can figure it out, shoot me an email and I'll help you. And my SchroederPerformance.com is my website.
Simple enough. Now, do you you've got kits that you'll sell as well? So
yes, we've got engine kits designed. A lot of times we like to talk to the owner of the bike if he wants to build an engine, figure out how he rides, what kind of riding style, what kind of bike, and we try to gear the build around the way the guy drives, because the more he likes it, he'll come back, he'll tell his friends. We really don't have a stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4. We try to spend your money wisely and give you the most horsepower and the most torque on your engine.
oh, that's great.
If you want to spend $2,000 or $4,000, it's, you know,
That's great.
we steer you in the right direction.
Oh, that's all. Yeah, because you know it really is. I see a lot of guys that'll just order parts, put them on an engine, and they get it, and it doesn't match their riding style at all because they didn't understand really what
all the parts that they bought, put it all together in a package, and it doesn't work right, and they don't understand why. Because, well, some cams like other pipes, some pipes like high performance, high lift cams, and you gotta put the package together right.
Yeah, it is. It's not a complicated machine, but at the end of the day, it is a machine, and it needs to be tuned correctly with all of those parts working in sync. Well, you got bike here in the show.
Yes, I've got 4 bikes in the show, and our last build is in my booth. My booth is over on the north end of the building. Stop by, say hi, look at, check our bikes out, and stop by. If you have any questions, I'll talk to you.
Man, that's
not
great.
a problem.
Well, Bryant, you know, I'm so glad that you're here supporting the Progressive International Motorcycle Show, supporting the JMP Cycles Ultimate Builder Custom Bike Show. You know, that is a place where people can begin to dream and can begin to think about, I could take my bike to the next level. I can really make it something special. So, man, I'm so glad that you're around to help folks do that. What's your next big project? I mean, what's Schroeder Performance looking at next?
We're designing and starting to make our own cams, and we're starting to design and make our own exhaust system. If you stop by my booth, I have a 2008 rocker that we literally took a 50s concept exhaust off a car, which is 3 exit pipes. There's side pipes off a car.
Oh, wow.
And we took a soft tail and put duals on it. And I wasn't sure how it was going to come across, but I want to tell you, I'm going to start making them tomorrow night because everybody loves them.
That's great. So yeah, so you're back at this corner?
Yeah, we're just right north of Kawasaki. Stop by. If you have a problem with your engine or a question, I'll help anybody out.
So it's SchroederPerformance.com.
Yep.
Bryant Schroeder. Go see him. Look him up online, SchroederPerformance.com. Want to make sure that you guys get there. If you're in the Chicagoland area, you sure want to look this cat up. I tell you what, though, if you're anyplace else and somebody's going to watch this interview on Facebook or YouTube, sounds like you got some pretty killer exhaust coming out, so we're going to have to check that out, too. So, hey, big hand for Bryant Schroeder. Thanks for being here at the Progressive International Motorcycle Show. Thank you so much, Bryant. Really appreciate it. Hey, guys, we're not going